Hello and welcome to the 2021 Master Worlds Virtual Championships. I'm your announcer, Jamie Willett Brown in the United States of America. We'll be having contests occurring virtually around the globe in 3 different time zones, Asia, Europe, and the Americas, for nearly 800 master weightlifting athletes ranging in ages from 35 to 86. This is our 36th session on the Americas platform number 2. We'll be having our 40 age group, women's 59 weight category. In this class we have 5, and I'm pleased to introduce them to you now. Athlete 1, Chanel Singh of USA. Athlete 2, Catherine Haitmanic, of USA. Athlete 3, Caroline Mundell of Canada. Athlete 4, Kenda Ruth of USA. And Athlete 5, Laura Bly of USA. I'd also like to introduce to you our technical officials joining us from 3 different countries for this session. Udo Klatt of Germany. Mark Gomes of Canada. Bertrand Pierre-Antoine of France. And our technical director in reserve, Joseph Lazo of Belgium. I'm privileged to work with and want to give credit to our awesome team of technicians, broadcasters, and scorekeepers, as well as the officials in the IWF Masters Committee organizers. I also give a special thanks to the federal nations of Ireland, Norway, and Great Britain who have stepped up and offered their help during these championships. We've laid out some ground rules for our athletes, coaches, and officials, doing our best to emulate the elements of an in-person meet. The timekeeper and marshal will be entering weight changes from coaches as they are provided in the Zoom chat. Unlike in-person contests, the bar will always be considered loaded. The clock will start following the weight and name being announced of the athlete. Our order of lifting will proceed as in our IWF rules. An additional difference granted for this Masters World Virtual Championships is athletes will be granted a 3-minute clock if they follow themselves. Once our clock has run down, we'll begin our first lift. Now, athlete will be number 4, Kendra Ruth of USA. Again, we'll make our first call at the end of this 1.5-minute clock. All right, we're down to 23 seconds before we call our first athlete. And our clock has expired. We'll have a 1-minute clock for athlete 4, Kendra Ruth of USA. A 51 kilo first attempt for Ruth. Mnemonic to follow. Good lift for Ruth on her opening attempt. She'll be given a 3-minute clock, an opportunity to follow herself, requesting 53 for her second snatch. Kendra Ruth remains the athlete. Just waiting for a response from our technical delegate regarding the break. You could enter your decision into the chat, please. And our clock is down to 2 minutes for athlete 4, Kendra Ruth of USA. 53 kilo second snatch for Ruth. And 1 minute remains for Kenda. Second attempt, 53 kilos on the bar. Good lift for Ruth on her second attempt, making that within 2 seconds before the clock ran out. Weight moves to 55 kilos. Ruth remains the lifter. 3-minute clock for Kenda Ruth of USA. And the clock at 1 minute 35 seconds for Kenda Ruth, athlete 4 of USA. And would like to inform everyone, we have confirmed we can do a 15-minute break for clean and jerks in this session of 5 athletes.
Go, Kenda, you got this.
Now we're spotlighted Kenda Ruth, 55 kilo, 3rd attempt for Kenda. Heitmonic to follow.
You're at 1 minute. Whenever you're ready. Sorry. Down.
Good lift for Kenda on her 3rd attempt. She'll finish 3 for 3 in the snatch. We'll now move the bar to 58 kilos. 1st attempt, athlete 1, Chanel Singh of USA. Chanel the lifter, 58 kilos on the bar. Heitmonic to follow. Good lift for Singh on her opening attempt. Bar goes to 59 kilos. Athlete number 2, Catherine Heitmonic of USA, the lifter. 1st attempt, 59 kilos for Catherine. Singh to follow.
Down.
Good lift for Heitmonic on her opening attempt. 60 kilos, the automatic for Catherine gives her a 3-minute clock. Singh waiting for the change. And there it is. Change in weight for Heitmonic. This will bring athlete 1, Chanel Singh of USA, out to the platform. 2nd attempt for Chanel, 61 kilos. Mundell to follow.
You got 35 seconds. Right, Tommy?
Good lift for Singh on 2nd attempt. 62 will now go on the bar. Athlete number 3, Caroline Mundell of Canada, our lifter. 62 kilo, 1st attempt for Caroline. Heitmonic to follow.
Down.
Good lift for Mundell on her 1st attempt. 62 will stay the weight. Athlete becomes number 2, Catherine Hitmonic of USA. Second attempt for Catherine, 62 kilos on the bar. Mundell to follow.
Yep. Yeah.
Good lift for Hitmonic on her second attempt. 63 is her automatic, so a 3-minute clock for Catherine. Third attempt, 63 kilos. Mundell waiting for the change. And there's the change. This will bring 64 kilos onto the bar for athlete 3, Caroline Mundell of Canada. Second attempt for Caroline, 64 kilos. Singh to follow. No lift for Mundell on second attempt. 64 will remain on the bar. Athlete will become number 1, Chanel Singh of USA. Third attempt for Chanel at 64 kilos. Mundell to follow.
Yeah, 40 seconds.
Singh, our athlete, at 64 kilos, third attempt.
25. So big lift, big lift. Hold, down.
Good lift for Singh on her third attempt. She'll finish 3 for 3 with the snatch today. The weight remains at 64 kilos. Athlete 3, Caroline Mundell of Canada, the lifter. Third attempt for Caroline. Hitmonic to follow.
Down.
Good lift for Mundell on third attempt. Bar will now go to 65 kilos. A third attempt of athlete 2, Catherine Hitmonic of USA.
Got this. Come on now.
Bly to follow.
Strong lift.
No lift for Hitmonic on her third attempt. Bar will raise to 70 kilos. For athlete 5, Laura Bly of USA. First attempt for Laura, 70 kilos on the bar. or is the final athlete in this group of women's 40 age group, 59 weight category. Good lift for Bly on her opening attempt. She'll have 3 minutes and a 1 kilo automatic, bringing the bar to 71 kilos for a second attempt. And she moves to 73 kilos for the second attempt of Laura Bly. Clock continues to run down. You know, remind our athletes and coaches, we have been granted a 15-minute break following Laura's third snatch before returning for clean and jerks.
Yeah, they're just those are the clips they lock onto, and those are in there. So I don't want to fall.
And the clock down to 2 minutes for Bly, second attempt at 73.
Yeah, you have 2 minutes.
Is Laura Bly of USA, second attempt, 73 kilos. Good lift for Bly on her second attempt. The scoreboard is just a little slow, but it'll come through. That's a good lift at 73 for Bly. Clock should be set for 3 minutes now, please. And that will be an automatic for Bly's third attempt at 74 kilos. Already requested more. And that's 76 kilos. Bly requesting 76 for her third attempt. Will be the final snatch for our women's 40 age group, 59 weight category.
2:30. Good.
And our clock down to 2 minutes for Laura Bly of USA for her third attempt, 76 kilos. No lift for Bly on her third attempt. That does conclude our snatch for our 40 age group, 59 weight category. We'll now have a 15-minute clock before we come back for clean and jerks. And welcome back to our 36th session of the 2021 World Masters Virtual Championships. We're in the Americas 2 platform where we're contesting our women 40 age group in the 59 weight category. Our clock has now expired and we're going to start our first clean and jerk for this session. The athlete will be number 4, Kenda Ruth of USA. 1 minute clock starts for Kenda, 63 kilo, first clean and jerk.
Come on. Down.
Good lift for Ruth on her opening attempt at 63. She'll have a 3-minute clock to follow herself with the automatic 1 kilo. She's requested more weight. So that's 66 for the second attempt of Ruth. 2-minute clock continues to count down for Kenda. And clock down to 2 minutes for the 66 kilo second attempt of Kenda Ruth. And 1 minute for athlete 4, Kenda Ruth of USA, 66 kilo second attempt.
Down.
Good lift for Ruth on her second attempt. She'll have a 3-minute clock. And the bar raises to 68 for Kenda's third attempt. Ruth remains the lifter. Heitmanic will follow. And she requests more weight. Bar now raised to 69 kilos for the third attempt of Kenda Ruth, USA.
Just declaring or saying what you declared. Good to go.
Almost done.
90 seconds.
Ruth, the lifter, with Heitmanek to follow.
Good, Brenda. This is easy. Practice. One minute. Up. That's it. Big punch. Come on. Down.
Good lift for Ruth on her third attempt, finishing 646 and with a 124 kilo total. Athlete now becomes number 2, Catherine Heitmanek of USA. Catherine opening with a 74 kilo first attempt. She moves up. This will raise the bar to 75. Athlete becomes number 3, Caroline Mundell of Canada. First attempt for Caroline, 75 kilos on the bar. Heitmanek to follow. Good lift for Mundell on opening attempt. 76 will now go on the bar. Our athlete will remain Mundell. She'll have a 3-minute clock for a second attempt with her automatic increase. Singh waiting for the change. And Mundell moves up. This will bring Chanel Singh of USA, athlete 1, out to the platform. First attempt for Chanel, 77 kilos on the bar. Heitmanek to follow.
Get up. Chair. Tight. Got it.
No lift for Singh on her opening attempt. Singh's video is coming through a little choppy as well. The referees were able to also watch the lift. 77 will stay on the bar. Athlete becomes number 2, Catherine Heitmanek of USA. First attempt for Catherine, 77 kilos. Singh to follow.
Nice.
Come on.
Reach on it. Down.
Good lift for Hetmanic on her first attempt. 77 will remain on the bar. Chanel Singh, athlete 1 of USA, the lifter. 77 kilos, second attempt for Chanel. Mundell to follow.
Good. Yeah, get up. Excited. Excited. Is it?
No lift for Singh on her second attempt. She'll retain the clock 3 minutes for Chanel's third attempt. 77 remains on the bar. Mundell to follow. Take this brief moment to appreciate all of our officials and staff members, as well as the athletes and coaches that have put in all the hard work to make the 2021 World Masters Virtual Championships a reality. Down to 2.5 minutes for Chanel Singh of USA. Third attempt, 77 kilos on the bar. One minute 30 remains for Chanel Singh of USA. Third attempt, 77 kilos. Mundell, the athlete to follow.
Patient. Cool. Patient. Yes. Get up. Yeah. Go. Good. Hold. Down.
No lift for Singh on her third attempt. She won't make a total, but will finish second in snatch for the Masters Championships. Or sitting at second, sorry. We have now, the bar goes to 78 kilos. Caroline Mundell, athlete number 3, the lifter. Mundell lifting for Team Canada. 78 kilos, second attempt. Hetmanic to follow.
Set it up.
Yes.
Big
Finish
chest. Big chest. Come on. Hold. Down.
No lift for Mundell in her second attempt. 78 stays on the bar. Lifter is number 2, Catherine Hetmanick of USA. Second attempt for Catherine. She moves up. This brings Mundell back to the platform. Following herself, she'll have a 3-minute clock for a third attempt at 78 kilos. Mundell lifting on Team Canada. Hetmanick to follow. Now clock at 2 minutes for Caroline Mundell of Canada. A third attempt, 78 kilos. Clock has now reached 1 minute for the third attempt of Caroline Mundell, Canada. 78 kilo, third attempt.
It's all set.
Hetmanick to follow.
Knock it off. Knock it off. Yes. Pull the leg. Come on. Yes. Down.
And that's a good lift for Mundell on her third attempt, finishing with a 142 kilo total. Our next lifter, number 2, Catherine Hetmanick of USA. 80 kilo, second attempt for Catherine.
You got this. Come on.
Come on.
Kitty. Strong. Down.
No lift for Hetmanick on her second attempt. She'll be given a 3-minute clock and the opportunity to make 80 on her third attempt. Hetmanick remains the lifter. Bly waiting for the increase. And a change of weight for Hetmanic to 81 kilos. She remains the lifter. 2 minute 25 seconds, continues to count down for Catherine's third attempt. One minute 30 for Catherine Hetmanic of USA. Third attempt, 81 kilos.
Lift. Nice. There it is. There it is. Reach on it. Reach on it. Down.
No lift for Hetmanic on the 81 kilos. Should be granted a 139 total for the contest. And we'll now move the camera to athlete 5, Laura Bly of USA. First attempt for Laura, 94 kilos on the bar. Our final athlete in our women's 40 age group, 59 weight category. Laura, good on her Bly's opening attempt, securing her first place. We'll now have a 3-minute clock for Laura Bly's second attempt, 95, the automatic increase on the bar. And she moves up to 98 kilos for her second attempt. Clock continues to count down for Laura Bly, Team USA.
Third. I don't know. I looked on the U25 thing when I saw and he's not on there.
I don't think he has a total.
Isn't that 97?
What's your ask?
Oh, 98.
That's what I thought we were supposed to do.
And I heard her say 98, and I still
I'm not 96. I love you.
And 2 minutes on the clock for Laura Bly, USA. Second attempt, 98 kilos.
You didn't ask me. I don't know actually because he'll be off the team soon.
Yeah, that'll be his last.
130.
No lift on Bly's second attempt. She'll be granted 3 minutes to follow herself for 98 on her third attempt. And our athletes for our masters have been granted a 3-minute clock when they follow themselves for this contest.
Yeah.
I mean, I already won, so. Yeah, sure. That's like all platforms, right? So, yeah, won.
And Bly is requesting more weight for her third attempt. We'll now raise the bar to 101 kilos for Laura Bly, third attempt. The final lift in our women's age group, 40 to 44 years of age, 59 weight category.
What's the clock at?
145.
One minute 30 on the clock for Laura Bly.
No. Agreed.
Agreed.
Laura Bly, USA. Third attempt, 101 kilos on the bar. No lift for Bly on her third attempt. She will finish with a 167 kilo total and will secure the gold medal for both snatch, cleanage, and total. That does conclude this session, number 36 on the America's 2 platform.